Hey, Joe, do you like filming yourself masturbating and then watching it? If you do, welcome to the Grindhouse.
Oh, goddamn. So I started this movie earlier in the week, I think Thursday or so. This is what's this one called? Death Proof. Death Proof. This is Quentin Tarantino's installment of the Grindhouse experience, movie experience, but we're watching these individually on their individual releases. And how long is this fucking cut of this movie?
An hour and 54 minutes.
Yeah, so it's long. It's long. It's a Quentin Tarantino movie because it's long. Um, So I watched half of it Thursday, and then I just tapped out. I said, "Man, fuck this. This is rough. This is really rough." Watched the second half of it today, and I almost didn't finish it. I came close to just turning the shit off. Tom, it was just fucking annoying. It was boring, and uh, and hey, tell them what this movie's all about, Tom.
Fuck, I was gonna have you tell them. So, in this one, Kurt Russell is a man who can't get an erection until one day he's in a fatal car accident where he kills a pregnant mother, hits her head on. And it's at that time he not only gets an erection, but he ejaculates for the first time in 23 years. And now he knows in order to get his nut off, he has to go around and murder broads with his vehicle, Joe. So the first group of ladies we see
See,
are a
we don't know
bunch.
all this though. We don't know
Excuse
all this.
me?
We don't know all this until like the middle of the movie, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we're just introduced to this annoying bunch of ladies. So go ahead. Go ahead.
I
Start.
was gonna say a gaggle of cunts
Yeah.
myself. But yeah, we get Jungle Julia, highly offensive name. I guess he didn't learn his lesson from all the N bombs he was dropping in Pulp Fiction. He thought this would be cute. How dare you, sir? How dare you? So we follow Julia, her friend, maybe personal assistant. I'm really not sure. She has a fucking shitty accent. And then we have a fucking weird looking maybe WAP broad who is putting on a terrible accent, or if that's the fucking way she really talks. Jesus Christ. Uh Strange looking lady. Sorry. She was striking, but not in the way you'd be like, oh, it's when you're like, what? Odd looking lady. But yeah, they're just who gives a fuck? It's just fucking Quentin Tarantino writing dialogue that fucking ladies are saying, and it just comes off really fucking weird. Like I don't hang around broads and listen to fucking how they talk and all that shit, but I'm sure it's not this.
It's not like
This
this at all. No.
yeah, this was just talking. Fuck off. And
So
then
this
he
takes place in Austin. Let me interject with that. So like he cruises around Austin for like 10 minutes of the first part of the movie. And then
who is he?
well, I'm saying it's he because all those girl characters, they're all Quentin Tarantino. By the way they're talking, they are him. This is him just fucking rattling on and on and on. This is like if you were to have a conversation with him, this is probably what it would sound like, except for he's got a much more annoying voice.
Did
Uh,
this fucking big four-headed fuck just call me butterfly?
um, so yeah, in so they go to a bar, right? And they're hanging out at a bar. They're gonna get drunk before they go on vacation to somebody's lake house or something.
I mean, they're going on a gaycation since the rule was fucking no boys allowed, which was fucking weird. This fucking the lady, the personal assistant whose father's cabin it is, she is clearly in her late 20s, early 30s. And her dad said, "Don't bring no boys up there now." You know it's gonna happen, sir. If you fucking let your fucking way of age daughter use the lake house, there's gonna be sperm all over it. But no, they stick to that rule and have themselves a good old gaycation, which we don't see, which probably would have been the best part of the movie.
Yeah, yeah, they don't make it there because they meet Kurt Russell, who's hanging out in the bar, and he's
And
talking.
originally, it was supposed to be Mickey Rourke, I guess.
And then it was supposed to be somebody else, I guess, and then somebody else, I guess. There was like 8 people they chose before Kurt Russell for this role. Um,
Danny DeVito.
think so. That would have been great. Uh, so yeah, he's there talking to what's her name from the last movie, Rose McGowan.
Which was fucking okay. Let's talk about this shit. Like, I thought that they were doing the thing. It's like, oh, yeah, all these old movies, like every other movie, had the same actor and actresses. And because, they're working actors and actresses, they're in different movies. But she's not playing the character she did in Planet Terror, which is how it's supposed to be done. But later on, fucking Michael Parks and his daughter, they're playing the same characters from Planet Terror. So it's like, what the fuck is going on? What kind of goddamn sense does this make at all of anything?
Yeah,
Fucking
Michael
dumb.
Parks, who I usually like, is very, very annoying in this as well. This whole thing to where it's trying to be like Charlie Chan and the number one son. That's fucking stupid. It's just this movie just trying so hard to reference other shit and say, "Hey, look how much movie nostalgia bullshit I know." Yeah, but anyway, Kurt Russell's eating nachos, and what's her name? Rose McGowan needs a ride home, so he's offering her a ride home, and that's the movie. That's all it's
That's
about.
the whole movie.
That's it.
He says, "Thanks for the ride, lady," and turns
You
into a Muppet.
uh, no, we see that he has a stunt car, and it just has like a little stool that you set up in there. And why she gets into this car with no fucking seatbelt or seat in it is fucking beyond me. But it's a stupid movie anyway. So she gets in there, and he starts speeding and making big turns, where she's just getting thrown side to side, rattling away, hitting on the fucking metal bars that are in there, and that's how he kills her. All right.
Then he comes in his pants.
Yeah, and then we go back to the other girls that are driving. They're headed out on their vacation again, and he like gets on the other side of the road, starts hauling ass towards them with the lights off, turns the lights on, and then crashes into him. And we see that crash from 8 different angles, and that looks okay. That's probably the highlight of this movie. But you've just been through 50 minutes of dialogue and bullshit that you don't care about, and you're ready for everyone to die in this movie.
Including ourselves.
Yeah. So then it's what, 14 months later, and we
And it
focus
feels like it.
we focus on a new group of slags, and these are movie chicks, right? One's a stunt. Two of them are stunt people. One's an actress, and I don't know what Rosario Dawson does. I don't know what her role in this is. But you know what they do, Tom? They talk. They
I
talk.
don't believe it.
They talk a lot, and they're gonna go look at a car because this girl wants to drive a car. She doesn't really want to drive it. She just wants to ride on the hood of it. Um, Kurt Russell targets them and starts fucking with them, but no, girl power they fuck back. No, sir, we're gonna fuck you. And so they wreck him up, and then they, I don't know, beat him up on the side of the road, and that it's just all shitty. It's a horseshit movie. Uh, like I said, I hardly made it through this thing, man. I never want to watch this movie ever again.
Yeah, it was rough. Like it's technically well made. It's not fucked. It is what it is. It's technically well made. But everything else is just so god damn. Why are we watching this guy whack off?
Yeah,
Can
and
we just get on with it
it,
already?
it's from that masturbatory talk about cinema, and then let's linger on the woman's foot for like 2 or 3 minutes. It's just like I put on my review. It's like it's stuff that he wants to go and masturbate to later, uh, and it's not entertaining. It's boring. Like you said, I don't know any women that talk like this, and if they did, I wouldn't want to talk to them. Just like if there was men that talked like this, I don't want to talk to them. It's just like I'll excuse myself for some reason, then never come the fuck back.
Yeah, this was man. And it's got me thinking, like after watching this, I was just like, man, are all of his movies bullshit?
Let's see. I thought the same too, because I know, like at this point, like he was like the king, right? Like he could pretty much do whatever the fuck he wanted, and he did obviously with this. But like I read some stuff, and it has more favorable reviews than negative reviews. Like I mean, and from credible critics. It's like, what movie did they watch, or what are they basing this on? Because it's not good, and it's not. It's boring. It's just super, super boring, man.
But it's one of those, oh, it's technically well made,
Yeah, I
which
don't
I can,
know about that.
okay, but it's not entertaining at all. It's a goddamn slog, fucking treading mud uphill. And what's at the end of the hill? Oh, a kick in the head.
Mm-hmm.
The end. Okay. Uh, it was easier for me watching it this time just because I just didn't sit through a better movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was I'll never
No.
I'll never shop here again. Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, fucking Once Upon a Time in Mexico or Hollywood, didn't care for that.
I didn't even watch.
J
I had no
yeah,
interest,
don't.
really.
Django was okay, but I'll never watch that again.
Hmm.
Hateful Eight was okay, but I'll never watch that again.
Inglorious Bastards.
Nope, I didn't even finish that one.
So, what did he do after this movie? After Death Proof? Like, what fall in his filmography?
Kill Bill was before this, right?
That's what I was trying to figure out because I liked Kill Bill. So I don't know if both of those came out and then this or whatever. So was Kill Bill the last thing that he did that I liked? And then from here it just went to where, like you said, some of those they're passable movies, but I got real, no desire to see them again. Inglorious Bastards. Give a shit.
Yeah, fucking man, they were really trying to make Eli Roth something, huh?
Were.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, and we got those damn twins again that make an appearance here. It's like, and another person that he was really trying to push is this Zoe Bell stunt person. He's trying, yeah, let's give her a big role here. Let's get her in the limelight. And I think she did some conventions and shit. But who gives a fuck?
She hung off that car, Joe.
Yeah, she did. She did hang off that car. And that her claim to fame will always be, oh, she was Uma Thurman's stunt person. Cool.
Yep. She
Yeah.
hung off that car. You didn't, but she did.
I don't have a Challenger, or I would hang off
Yeah.
Charger, I think.
I don't know. maybe he was just one of those directors that it was big in that time, and then that was it. Because I think Pulp Fiction's all right. Maybe I don't want to go back and watch it now.
I think the guy that once, because he still makes box office, right? And people still want to
I
be
mean, the last movie was years ago.
and people still want to be in his movies, right? Because people are going to watch them, they're going to get a good payday or whatever. But I'm pretty sure, man, once his career is said and done, and he's not making money for the studio anymore, there's going to be all kinds of salacious shit that pops up. It's like, oh yeah, he was in cahoots with the Weinsteins the whole
He
time.
backed Harvey Weinstein into a corner and said,
Yeah,
"Hey, listen, you want to make it in this business."
yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, I don't know. Uh Whatever.
Yeah, this movie. No, it's not a whatever movie. It's just fuck this movie.